Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm gonna be going through my watch list and show you some of the positions that I took, and they resulted in a loss. I'm already in a drawdown, so yeah, it's not looking good for on the funded account. Already like down about 3% plus open positions also, which are in drawdown. So yeah, it's not really looking good, but anyways, let's just get straight into it. So as you guys know already, if you've watched my previous videos, you already know that I include fundamentals on my trading, right? So this is the tool that I use. This is called here's the name right here, the edge finder. And if you want to know more about this edge finder, you can go to Trader Nick's channel and you'll know all about it and how it's used. But basically I just use this part right here where it says bias. I just use this part right here just to look at our potential setups, right? So I do not really look too much into these things right here because they are really complicated, and this tool already like does everything for me. It looks at interest rate, unemployment rate, employment change or NFP, inflation, retail sales, service PMI, manufacturers, and all of those other stuff, and COT also, which is like one of my most important factors that I look at when trading, right? So basically in today's video I'm just gonna be looking at what we have here, and I only trade major currencies. So today's video I will be looking at Nasdaq, Nikkei, gold, and the Dow Jones. On the bearish side I will be looking at CAD-JPY and GBP-JPY and also USD JPY, since are like one of the major pairs that I look at. And then USDs are CHF JPY. I'm not gonna look like too much into them, so yeah, let's just go straight into the charts. So guys, like I said, I'm only going to look at what I have on the edge finder, the only ones that are giving me bullish or bearish reading. So at the moment I just marked them out for easy reference. So this is what's going to be my today's watch list or analysis. So first of all, we're going to start with NES. As we saw, it was the top one at the edge finder. It was the top bias, which is showing us a bullish reading on the economic side or on the fundamental side. And now on the technical side also, as you can see, price was pushing up, making these higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and I'm expecting another higher low to form and then maybe continue to the upside and take this market to the upside, right? So if we do come back to this area, I am looking for some long positions as long as we do respect this resistance right here. As you can see, it has been also tested on the lower time frames. So if we do come back there, I will be looking for some long positions to take Nasdaq to the all-time highs again potentially, and I will be trading stops. I don't put TPs, and that's for my own reasoning or my own back testing, and I found that to be more effective than putting on TPs. Since I'm a swing trader, I trade on the higher time frame, so it makes sense for me to continue trading stops because I will be having like a better bias or a better knowledge as of why will this market right here would continue to go to the upside. Moving on to another market that I'm looking at is like right now it's JP225 or the Nikkei, which is also on the edge finder. So on this one, if I go to the daily time frame to identify like which direction, as you can clearly see, we are like ranging in this range right here. So we don't really have a clear direction as of where the market is really going, right? And right, we're not really sure where the market is really going, so it's ranging in this direction right here. But I will be more convinced if we do break, if we do continue to the upside, since on the fundamental side we are getting a bullish reading. So I will not mind to see this resistance right here break and then maybe a continuation to the upside. So something like this, I will be looking for it, and then a continuation to the upside, because the fundamentals are saying Nikkei has more potential to the upside than the downside. So I'm not looking to short anything. If it does come to this area and we see maybe some consolidation right here. So on gold, we are also getting a bullish reading on the fundamental side, but Technically, I do not really like this chart as much because we are ranging a bit in these areas right here. So I do not know whether if we do get back to these areas right here, we'll break it, or we'll just maybe start again to fall back into this range right here. So the only thing that I'll be looking for here is a break of this resistance right here, and then a retest back to it. That's when I'll be looking for some long positions, and then maybe try to take gold to the upside back to the 2.79 areas, and then a continuation to the upside. If we do not get to these areas right here, I'm not looking to buy gold at any time soon, unless the fundamentals are starting to show some bearish signs to the downside. So that's when maybe I might change my bias. But as for now, as you can see, gold, and even on the higher time frame, gold is still on an uptrend on the higher time frames, and you can also see that by using our trend line like that. So I am expecting a continuation to the upside on gold, but only on the lower time frame is where I enter my position. So that's why I will be waiting for this resistance to break right here and continue to the upside. Moving on to Dow Jones or US 30. On US 30, I already have a position running on my funded next account. I'm still on phase 1, by the way, and like I said, I'm already in drawdown, so that's kind of a bummer, but I'm not gonna be phased by that, but I will continue to trade using my trade plan and continue to follow my plans, and eventually it will work out. So again, on US 30, like I said, I saw this nice move to the upside. We are still in this trend line right here, and we haven't broken this support area, and we are holding it. As you can see, after going back to this support area, we have slowed down a bit, showing that maybe there are some buyers still involved in this market right here. So I am still expecting a continuation to the upside and potentially breaking this resistance right here, and then maybe come back to retest and then continue to the upside. If we do see exactly what I just drew right here, I will be trading my stop losses further in profit, and I won't be putting any TPs. So that's just how I trade, and hopefully we do not lose the account in this drawdown that I'm in right now. So it's pretty simple here. I'm just waiting for a continuation to the upside. If we do not see that and we see a break of this support area, I will go ahead and stop out and take my loss of about, what is this, 0.6% of my account. This is a 10k account, so it's not really like a big loss. So that's why I do put my stop losses, because I know I won't be right every time, and sometimes you're just going to lose. That's how the game is. Boring. And then moving on to Bitcoin. On Bitcoin, I already lost like 2 positions on this one. Fundamentally, the first time I took this trade, it was somewhere around here. I did explain that one on my previous video. The last time we were here, I did take a position to the upside, and then I got stopped out by this long wick that like happened overnight. And then I did like the fundamental story still, and even the technical analysis looked really attractive. As you can see, we are respecting this trend line, and on the higher time frame, the daily time frame, we are making higher all-time highs, I can say. So I was expecting a continuation of these all-time highs to keep on pushing to the upside, but unfortunately there's a lot of movement going on, a lot of big wicks that I do not really understand at the moment. So I will stay out a bit until we have a clear pattern going on. So that's when I might be looking to like take some long positions. Other than that, as for now, I will be waiting on the sidelines and look for other opportunities elsewhere. And then on our currency pairs, I have GBP JPY running at the moment. I also took this trade on my funded account challenge, and the reason I did that was because we were in this on the daily time frame. Right now I'm looking at this on the daily time frame. We were in this nice uptrend, and then we broke it. We started making these lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and I am expecting for this one to be another lower high and then a continuation to the upside. But as you can see already with my position right here, it's not really looking good. Like I said, it's one of those days in the markets you can't win every time, and we're going to have losing streaks.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But hopefully by managing my risk, I'm not going to blow their account or breach their rules at Funded Nest, right? So I am continuing to trade my plan. I'm not gonna close this position just because it's going against me. I have a trading system in line, and I'm going to follow it whatever happens in the market. So as you can see here, I might get stopped out here. Like I am expecting to get stopped out right where we are right now. So it's really cool. It happens. I'm not gonna dwell too much into that. Obviously loss happens, so I will be looking also for some other opportunities to potentially short again, because since if we can go back to our fundamental side of the story, we can see that we are bearish on the fundamental side, and also technically we are flipping into a bearish territory, but not 100%. If we do see this trend line right here that's going to the downside being broken, that's going to be my reason to stop following this short-term downtrend right here and look for other opportunities, and maybe potential or come back later when there is clear direction as to where the market or the price is going. Moving on to another currency pair that we have is going to be the USD JPY. On USD JPY also, if I do go to the higher time frames, we were in this nice uptrend right here. We haven't really broken it, so yeah, this was kind of a high risk trade, but I really do like the fundamental story, since the fundamentals in my trading are the ones that like move the markets the most. They are the one that determines the trend of the market. So after seeing this bearish month right here, after seeing this bearish month and then coming back to retest a previous support, which is now resistance, I did see an opportunity to go short on USD JPY, and also using my fib retracement, you can see that we had a 38.2 retracement. So that's why I went on and took this position to the downside on the lower time frames. Obviously that's why I went and took on this short trade and expecting it to continue to the downside, since we are heavy on the downside on the fundamentals, and the technicals also really showed that we might be actually turning into that bearish direction, since this support didn't hold, right, and also this support right here didn't hold. So I was expecting this support to be turned into resistance and then continue to the downside. But nonetheless, again, if I do get stopped out here, I do not mind, since I risk appropriately. So yeah, it's not going to be end of the world. But otherwise, a drawdown sucks, guys. A drawdown always sucks. So but there's nothing that I can do about it but to continue to follow my plans and trade what I know and what I've back tested. And then the last pair of the day, which is going to be a forex pair. On this one, I'm also looking to short, since on the edge finder it's saying like it's in a bearish territory when we are using our fundamentals. But also remember, the technicals need to align with those fundamentals, and if I can't see a proper technical play, I'm not gonna enter in this trend right here, or in this market right here. So as you can see, we were in this nice uptrend shown by this trend line right here. We broke it, we broke previous support, we broke another support area. So I am expecting a continuation to the downside, but before we do go back to those lows or to this support right here, I am expecting price to at least push furthermore to the upside to retest this resistance and then continue to the downside. So I will be setting maybe an alarm right here So if price does come back to these areas, I will be looking for some short opportunities and potentially trade my stops. And yeah, guys, that's it for today. And that was like my quick overview of what I'm doing, how the funded account is going, and it's not really going great at the moment. But there's nothing I can do. I will continue to trade my plan, continue to stick to my rules, and see what happens. If we lose it, it's not end of the world. We will continue to fight on and see where we can end up with this um, journey to being funded with Profem accounts. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you got this far, please make sure to subscribe and like the video, and also comment down below what maybe you think I can tweak on my trading or on my analysis or something like that. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.